Have you ever felt small, powerless, or overlooked, like the world is just too big and your problems are too much for you to tackle? Well, you're not alone, and this story is exactly what you need to hear today. Stick around because I'm about to share a powerful lesson that will show you how even the smallest of us have the potential to create massive change. A long time ago, a small bird lost a single grain of food that got stuck in the hollow of a tree. Frustrated and determined to get it back, the bird flew to the tree and demanded, "Bird, return my grain to me." But the tree, amused by the bird's tiny size, laughed and replied, "Tree, should I give you the grain? Go away." Naturally, the bird was angry and thought, "Bird, I can't let this go." So the bird went to the carpenter and pleaded, "Bird, please cut down this tree. It's taken my grain and won't return it." The carpenter, surprised by the request, said, "Carpenter, cut down a whole tree for a grain, that's impossible." The bird was now furious, thinking that no one would listen to her. Determined to get what she wanted, she went to the king and said, "Bird, your majesty, punish the carpenter. He refuses to cut down the tree that has taken my grain." The king, puzzled, responded, "King, you came all the way here for such a small matter. I cannot punish the carpenter for this now." Deeply frustrated, the bird asked herself, "Bird, what do I do now?" But she was not about to give up. The next morning, the bird approached the elephant handler and demanded, "Bird, when the king rides the elephant tomorrow, make sure he falls off." The elephant handler was taken aback. "Elephant handler, why would I do such a thing?" he asked. The bird, growing more intense, explained, "Bird, the tree won't give me back my grain, the carpenter won't cut it down, and the king won't punish him. You must help me." The elephant handler shook his head, saying, "Elephant handler, this is unreasonable. I won't harm my king over this." The bird, now desperate, turned to a small ant and said, "Bird, go into the elephant's trunk and irritate him. That will solve my problem." The ant, puzzled, asked, "Ant, why would I do that?"
"I won't crawl into the elephant's trunk for such a petty issue."
At this point, the bird's patience was running out. She became fierce and declared, "Fine, I can't harm the tree, the carpenter, the king, or the elephant, but you. I can pick you up with my beak and crush you." Terrified, the ant rushed to the elephant. The elephant, startled, rushed to the elephant handler, who ran to the king. The king, alarmed, summoned the carpenter, who then brought his tools and was about to cut down the tree.
"Wait, I'll return the grain. There's no need to cut me down."
The tree, now seeing what was about to happen, quickly pleaded. What can we take away from this story? We often underestimate our own power when we feel small or weak. The bird seemed powerless against the mighty tree, the skilled carpenter, the powerful king, and even the enormous elephant. Yet by using her wit, persistence, and determination, she managed to create a ripple effect that solved her problem. We face challenges that seem insurmountable, problems that seem too big for us to handle. But this story reminds us that strength isn't always physical. The true strength lies in resilience, intelligence, and resourcefulness. The bird fought for what was right, even when her problem seemed insignificant. She wasn't physically powerful, but her persistence and creativity led to a solution. She didn't give up. Instead, she gathered allies, an ant, an elephant handler, a king, and little by little found a way to make change. This is a lesson we all need when we face struggles. It's not about brute strength, it's about persistence, thinking creatively, and never giving up. We might feel weak at times, but as long as we keep fighting using our minds and staying determined, there's no challenge too big. Life teaches us that even the smallest actions can lead to powerful results. If you've ever felt like giving up, remember this bird's journey. You don't need to be the biggest or strongest to make an impact. Don't let your struggles define you. Focus on your creativity, your resourcefulness, and your determination. Fight for what's right. Keep pushing forward, and soon enough you'll see how much change one determined person can bring. If you found value in this story and it inspired you, please consider subscribing to my channel. Your support helps me continue to share these messages and inspire even more people. It only takes a second and it means the world to me. Thank you for being part of this journey. Together we can overcome anything.